So all eyes and focus today is at the Zimbabwe Constitutional Court, where the war veterans, and we know that war veterans, they are also part of ZANU-PF, are challenging specifically Emerson Mnangagwa. Not only Emerson Mnangagwa, they are also challenging the Attorney General. Not only the Attorney General, they are also challenging the Justice Minister, that is Ziambi. They will be represented by the lawyer, that is Professor Lovemore Madugu. And now we know quite clearly that war veterans, they are part of ZANU-PF. Not only are they part of ZANU-PF, they are also part of the JOC. They have decided to go against Emerson Mnangagwa's Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. They do not support this. And we know that war veterans, these particular war veterans who are challenging Emerson Mnangagwa, are behind retired General Chiwenga. So this is a contest not only between war veterans and Mnangagwa, but this is a contest between Chiwenga as well as Mnangagwa. And at the center of it is this very quite interesting question: will the Constitutional Court side with Mnangagwa or Chiwenga? Because the judgment will either side with Mnangagwa or Chiwenga. Chiwenga doesn't support Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. Mnangagwa support constitutional, he is in fact the brainchild and the beneficiary of Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, what is the case all about? Now, the war veterans specifically wants the court to declare that Mnangagwa sitting in a meeting which gave a green light for Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 to be implemented, and chairing that meeting, Mnangagwa violated his oath of office, which is to uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Zimbabwe. And as such, he should not be seen near any activities that seeks to temper the Constitution. And they are saying, Mnangagwa sitting on that meeting, the meeting that decided on the manipulation of the Constitution, the manipulation of the Constitution that stands to benefit Emerson Mnangagwa, apart from the conflict of interest, and also the nub of the matter is that that was illegal. That was illegal, and they have approached the court to declare that Mnangagwa giving a green light for. So do we expect the court therefore to support the war veterans or Emerson Mnangagwa in this regard? To get the answer to that, look at the attitude of the court now. The court has prevented Zimbabweans from being privy of the case. There was an application for the case to be aired, to be actually broadcasted live by media houses. And that application, today it was announced that the new Chief Justice has actually denied the media houses from broadcasting that case. Whose interest is this decision of the new Chief Justice of the Republic of Zimbabwe? It is in the best interest. She is acting in the best interest of Emerson Mnangagwa. Already you can see the person who is actually behind this lady, and you can see that her decision is meant to impress Emmerson Mnangagwa. If you look at the attitude of Mnangagwa during the process of implementing Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026, it has been to shut out Zimbabwe from the process altogether, stop them from participating, especially in public activities, stop them from gathering and discussing about the bill. There is no opposition activity which was given a green light, especially during the 90-day period where the bill was lying in state. In fact, opposition leaders who attempted to oppose the bill during the consultation process, they were abducted, they were targeted by state security apparatus. Activists who attempted to conduct meetings, they were actually beaten. You can talk of Professor Lovemore Maduku as well as members of his political party. They were beaten by ZANU-PF state security apparatus, and the intention was to kill them, and the intention was to inflict fear. What did they do when Tendai Biti attempted also to carry out, to participate actively in the consultative process? He was arrested, and after he was arrested, the judge gave him stringent conditions. And also, what happened to Job Sikala when they saw that Job Sikala was sternly opposing Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3. When he was in South Africa, they planted explosive devices and instructed the South African Police Service to arrest Job Sikala. And as we are speaking, Job Sikala is attending that court process in South Africa, and he is prohibited from returning to his motherland and actively participating in the political activities of his motherland. All this goes to show and demonstrate beyond reasonable doubt that Emmerson Mnangagwa has been seeking to alienate Zimbabwe from the processes of this illegal Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3. So, by virtue of shutting out Zimbabweans from the live broadcast, the message is clear. He is suppressing Zimbabweans, and the Chief Justice at the moment is twerking to the instructions and directives of the bedroom of Emmerson Mnangagwa. So there is absolutely no way the very same Chief Justice will act in the best interest of justice, especially when sitting in the bench, as they are sitting in the bench now, alongside with other fellow judges. By the way, Mnangagwa, part of the things that he seeks to do is to benefit his allies that would be deployed to the judiciary system of Zimbabwe by not publicizing the interviews. The interviews would no longer be aired if Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026 sails through, and it will make Mnangagwa to be a step closer from actually consolidating his efforts of declaring himself as the king monomotapa and transforming Zimbabwe to be a monomotapa state. That is where we are going to. That is where this project is. That is the direction and the course this project of Emmerson Mnangagwa is taking. So the question remains, what then will happen if one of the members of the JOC is defeated in this regard? Remember, these 6 war veterans, they are not just 6, but they are representing more war veterans. And in fact, they are the voice of the real war veterans. And the real war veterans are opposed to Constitutional Amendment Bill number 3 of 2026. So definitely the court decision will have a bearing or serious implications on the future politics of Zimbabwe. It will contribute towards instability that we will see post this court challenge. A lot of drama is bound to unfold even today as the days goes by. Unfortunately, we will be limited in terms of having footages from inside the courts. It was going to be interesting to hear the arguments inside the court. It's Chiwenga versus Mnangagwa. Who will win? It's quite simple. Who controls the levers of the state at the moment? It is Emmerson Mnangagwa. At the moment, he may enjoy some victories, but these victories will actually contribute in his removal. He will definitely be removed. Whether he tries to deal with Chiwenga, but he will definitely be removed, because what he is doing, there are many ZANU-PF people who are against this, who wants to stop Emmerson Mnangagwa at whatever cost. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okancubo Mhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other